Today we're gonna go over a comment that was left on our latest MSI responded video. Let me show you quick. Hi sir, one question. PS5 blue light of death solution. Kindly
Response me.
This comment was left on the MSI responded video. It has nothing to do with the video. The comment is not in the right place, but I'm gonna respond. Blue light of death can be caused by a lot of things. The reason I'm making this video now is because I do have a blue light of death PS5 right in front of me, and we're gonna go over it. And I thought, let me reference that viewer's comment, and we'll go over it. One thing I want to tell you is there's no one solution to a problem. Blue light of death could be caused by a memory issue, by an SSD issue, by a CPU issue, by a short circuit, by a lot of things. So if I tell you check for a short circuit, your next question will be how? I tell you check the capacitors. Your next question will be where? I tell you on the bottom left, next to the connector. And you're gonna tell me, how do I check it? I'm gonna tell you use a multimeter. I don't have a multimeter, but I'm gonna buy one. He buys one. How do I use it? Diode mode. How do I go to diode mode? It never ends. This question never ends. Do not ask questions, how do I do it? If you do not know how to do it, chances are you need to do research. You need to do a lot of research and start learning. The only thing I can maybe tell you is pray. Maybe the console will fix itself. I don't know, but there's no one solution I can give you. There's no one answer to that question. So the first thing we're gonna do is check next to the connector. We have a connector right here, the main power connector. I'm gonna just randomly check for a short circuit on capacitors. So we're gonna go like this, meter and diode mode. We have to turn the meter on, of course. Okay, so we have 0.46 voltage drop. We do not have a short. No short circuit. Okay, so we have a 0 voltage drop short circuit. We got it. It's one of those 4 capacitors. I've done countless number of PS5 repairs, and a lot of them suffer from a short circuit. But this is one example on why you would have the blue light of death. We have a customer, just a minute.
Yeah, actually I saw a YouTube video, and I saw a YouTube video and I couldn't fix my PlayStation and John, but it turned it.
PS5?
Yeah.
I'm working on a PS5 right now.
It just happened. I saw your YouTube video.
All right, let me write you up quick. I'll tell you how much it will be. Just a minute. Okay, so Richard, right now you owe $95 for the bench fee. We are taking this console as is. There's no guarantee that we can fix it. We would like to fix it so we can get paid. Yeah, but if not, then we're gonna charge you the bench fee, which is the minimum fee that we charge, the $95. That guy who left the comment is lucky because we have another one that came in for the blue light of death. I'm not gonna work on it in this video, but let's figure out what's causing the short here. I mean, what are the chances that we would get a PS5 with the same issue as what the viewer wrote in the comment? Okay, so we have a short circuit. It has to be on one of those 4 caps. They are connecting in parallel. The short circuit may extend to back of the board. I want to measure one more time. Yeah, we have a short. What should we do when we have a short? We're gonna use the NorthridgeFix voltage injection tool. I'm gonna set it at 1.5 volts. And we're gonna inject voltage at the short and monitor the board under a thermal camera and see which component is getting hot. We can also use our atomizer to figure that out. Okay, so let's inject voltage at cap number 1. We see a lot of heat on cap number 1. That may be our short. Let's inject on cap number 2. We still see heat on cap number 1. Let's inject at cap number 3. You see I'm injecting on cap number 3, and cap number 1 is getting hot. Now if we inject on cap number 4, cap number 1 still gets hot. So cap number 1 is our problem. We're done, right? I have a lot of PS5 donor boards in the shop here, so we can use a cap from a donor board to fix this one. Let's start by removing the cap. And now if we measure the cap alone in diode mode, what do we have? We have a short circuit. The cap is acting like a fuse. Who needs a fuse? Just use a shorted cap and that does the same thing. I do not see any physical damage onto that cap, but the cap is shorted to ground. Now, I did mention a few videos back that we're going to be offering micro soldering training course. It's a workshop, 6-day workshop from beginners to advanced. And we have a lot of signups. We decided to open more than one workshop. One workshop is not going to fit all the students. So if you want to learn and you have not signed up, just use our contact us form at NorthridgeFix.com. Log into NorthridgeFix.com, click on contact, reach out, and Dolly will get back to you to let you know what the next step is. At first, we decided to have only one workshop because of our busy schedule, but due to the overwhelming number of people who want to join the class, we cannot have everybody in one room. So we're going to have to do multiple workshops. Spaces are limited. So if you are interested, just reach out, NorthridgeFix.com, click on contact. You can watch the video I posted about training, and I explain training in details, how to reach out and what to do. Maybe I'll leave a link down below in the description. Look at this. I'm looking at a donor board and it looks like I already used 3 of those capacitors. What does that tell you? That's an original OEM capacitor, same tolerance, same everything. And we are done. All we have to do is check for the short again. Meter in diode mode. And we do not have a short anymore. We are reading 0.32, 0.33. It's going up because the board is boiling hot. More than boiling, not boiling. We are using 450 degrees Celsius. So it's a volcano. I'm gonna hand the board over to Big Boss to reassemble and test. And maybe I'll show you the final result when Big Boss is testing. And Big Boss also needs to open up this one, the one the customer just brought in. Maybe every once in a while I will answer one of your comments and make a video on them. So if you have any questions, just leave it down in the comments. I'll be back. Big Boss is done with the reassembly. And I have no doubts that this console will work. I've done it so many times and always a success when it's a short circuit. The console did not shut back off. And ta-da, we got it. We got it. Console is working. Customer's gonna be happy, and we also answered the viewer who left the comment. Thank you, Big Boss, boss of all bosses. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video.